horizon was a mirage of shimmering heat waves, creating an illusionary dance of ripples in the distance. In the heart of this arid landscape stood the magnificent structure that had stood the test of time, the Great Pyramid of Giza, towering over the surrounding desert like a sentinel of ancient secrets. Dr. Sarah Reynolds, a renowned archaeologist, had spent years deciphering the mysterious carvings on the pyramid's walls. Her tireless efforts had finally led her to a remarkable discovery, an artifact hidden deep beneath the pyramid's foundation. With excitement coursing through her veins, she enlisted the help of a team of seasoned archaeologists to uncover the enigma that lay beneath the sandy terrain. On an eventful morning, the earth shuddered beneath their feet. A deafening rumble reverberated through the air, causing the archaeologists to freeze in fear. Cracks snaked their way across the dry ground, spiderwebs of destruction leading to a hidden underground chamber. With a mixture of trepidation and anticipation, Dr. Reynolds led her team into the depths of the newly revealed chamber. Ancient hieroglyphics adorned the walls, telling tales of long-forgotten battles between colossal creatures and the valiant warriors who stood against them. At the center of the chamber stood an ornate pedestal, adorned with intricate carvings and glowing with an otherworldly aura. As Dr. Reynolds reached out to touch the artifact, a surge of energy coursed through her body. A blinding light engulfed the chamber, forcing the archaeologists to shield their eyes. And then, as if emerging from a nightmare, a colossal breach appeared before them, a portal to a realm of monstrous proportions. From the depths of the portal, monstrous kaiju emerged, their massive forms casting long shadows across the desolate landscape. Kaijus, creatures that had once terrorized Earth, were returning, drawn to the open gateway that had unwittingly been unleashed upon the world. News of the portal's opening reached the Pan-Pacific Defense Corps, sending shockwaves through their ranks. It was a dire situation, and the fate of humanity hung in the balance. Jake, with his Jaeger Strombringer and his fellow Jaeger pilots, were quickly deployed to the Egyptian territory, their colossal robotic suits ready to engage in a battle of epic proportions. As the Jaegers arrived on the scene, chaos reigned supreme. Buildings crumbled, the earth groaned, and the terrified cries of civilians echoed through the air. The Jaegers engaged the kaijus in a fierce and desperate struggle, their massive metallic fists clashing against the scaly hides of the monstrous creatures. Meanwhile, Dr. Reynolds, her scientific instincts ignited, frantically searched for a way to close the portal. She delved deeper into the ancient carvings, deciphering cryptic symbols and uncovering forgotten knowledge. With each passing moment, she becomes more certain that the portal's closure depends on a missing artifact. Driven by a newfound purpose, Dr. Reynolds joined forces with Jake and the Jaeger pilots from Control Room. Their mission was twofold: defeat the kaijus and retrieve the missing artifact from the clutches of the largest and most formidable unknown category kaiju, the Last King. With unwavering determination, Jake led the charge against the towering kaijus. The ground quaked beneath their titanic clash, buildings crumbled, and the air filled with the deafening roar of battle. The Jaegers fight valiantly, their metallic frames moving with astonishing agility and power. Jake, with Strombringer, embarked on a perilous journey to confront the Last King. He ventured deep into the heart of the kaiju-infested territory, evading the colossal beasts that sought to protect their rulers. As he neared her destination, fear threatened to consume him. The stakes were unimaginable, and failure would mean the end of humanity. But within him, a flicker of hope burned bright, fueled by the belief that the missing artifact could restore balance and seal the portal forever. Finally, Strombringer confronted the Last King. The kaiju attacked Strombringer's left hand, and his hand is severed. The Strombringer took out his last weapon and attacked it with all his might. The kaiju's belly tore open and took out the artifact he was looking for.
With a burst of adrenaline-fueled determination, Dr. Reynolds withdrew the artifact. The Last King roared in agony, its colossal form crumbling into dust. The other kaijus, weakened by the loss of their leader, fail in their relentless assault. Simultaneously, Jake and the Jaegers delivered a final devastating blow. The kaijus fell one by one, their monstrous bodies succumbing to the might of the Jaeger force. The battlefield grew eerily silent as dust settled, and victory hung in the air. As the last remnants of the kaiju threat dissipated, the portal began to close, its ethereal glow fading. Humanity has been saved, thanks to the courage and resilience of Jake Strombringer, Dr. Sarah Reynolds, and the indomitable Jaeger pilots. Exhausted but triumphant, Jake and Dr. Reynolds emerged from the battlefield, their spirits forever marked by the harrowing journey. The world they stepped into had been forever changed, but the strength and unity of humanity had prevailed. In the aftermath of the battle, as the sun began its descent upon the Egyptian horizon, a new chapter unfolded. A world forever vigilante, forever prepared for the unknown threats that lurked in the shadows. And as the echoes of battle faded, the heroic tale of Jake Strombringer and Dr. Sarah Reynolds would be etched into the annals of history, a reminder of the indomitable spirit of humanity in the face of unimaginable danger.